Hey, you woken up. Alright. Or repowered. Out of boot mode. Well, so it's a big old bonfire fest, huh? Alright, I get it.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be
Certainly looks exciting. There's Kate. Doesn't have a bubble. We'll go talk to Kate as well, but yeah, let's... I don't know, let's just go counterclockwise and then wrap up with Aerith over there. Looks like the marker's on her. I don't know. I suspect we have got to talk to everybody. Because spoilers, you get a similar like powwow moment in the OG game and you got to talk to everybody. So, we'll see.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Oh, let's be sympathetic. No, that's not actually... Wait a second.
For you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we?
Yeah, I just suddenly was like, wait a second, was that actually like a sympathetic? I think it kind of was, but...
Look at those stars.
Yeah, it's this desert, you know. Deserts are great for star viewing, I get it. Lovely. Did I pick the bad choice? I meant to like be like a, you know, shoulder to lean on kind of type there, but like, I don't know.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor.
Oh yeah?
It was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth.
Whoa.
So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
Yeah, let's ask him. That's an interesting one.
What do you want to do?
Not nothing, that's for damn sure. At the same time, though, I don't know if fighting's the answer anymore. Maybe it's time for some good old-fashioned introspection.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I don't know, it felt like that was a, you know, interesting one to, you know, instead of just being like, let's fight. I don't know, you know, that seemed kind of fun to like... Are all the best choices the left one? I'm kind of feeling it. Kate does not have a relationship value, sadly, I guess because he joins the party so late in the game. Like, you can see with Yuffie, she's a little bit behind on the relationship values on account of, like, joining quite a bit into the game, so, yeah, but... Oh well.
Look at them, gathered around the fire.
Man!
Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again.
And that mysterious...
Never mind. Just forget I said
mysterious second cub that was next to you. Ooh, let's be straight with him, yeah.
Don't give me that bullshit. You start a story, you finish it.
Cloud, if I may,
Whoa!
allow me to add a new word to your lexicon. Decorum, meaning polite behavior, often used in the negative, like so. You sometimes exhibit a severe lack of decorum.
Damn, I picked the wrong one with red. Ah, I feel bad. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, what's going on over there? Even the music cut out. Uh-oh. Also, man, I was just talking about his voice acting earlier, and still, like the classic Max Mittelman voice being hit with me there just took me aback. And then him switching back to, like, let me lecture you, Cloud. Like, ooh, gosh.
When you die, you return to the planet? That has literally got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Yeah, I guess you don't technically have a reason to believe the, you know, things.
Why do you think that?
I just do.
Oh,
I
hey,
don't
we
believe
got
in anything else until I see some actual
got
proof.
Yuffie up to blue. Yay! Good job, Yuffie. Oh my god, did she just mega jump? Because the little roundabout meter was also almost filled up. Oh, no, wait, no, because that's just... That's not like a tracker that fills up per color. That's when you get to blue level, that's how much it's filled up. So, yeah, no, okay, my bad. Anyway, yeah, actually, I guess technically we have no reason to believe that demonstration Bugenhagen showed us is true. But we do know that there's this Mako goop that we're sucking up from the ground, and its extraction does seem to have deleterious effects. So I guess that's a nice ambiguity. Like, you're not sure if like, this more spiritual side of it is true or not. Kind of like the first 20 minutes of first Star Wars, where they do talk about the Force, but you're not a hundo sure if that's like a real thing. Now that one gets dispelled really quickly once you get to that Force choke scene with Vader, you know. Up until then, you know, you can, though, like, you know, folks watching Star Wars, think about that. If you watch that, imagining you've never heard anything about Star Wars, it kind of looks like they're just talking mumbo-jumbo up until that moment where Vader chokes that guy. And then you have to be like, oh, wow, there is some kind of supernatural effect. Interesting. So, yeah. We'll see if we get a Force choke moment in this one, you know.
Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of the universe. Fatalist idiots. Spend my whole life trying to prove them wrong.
Huh.
Sitting here, looking up at the sky. You can't help feeling pretty minuscule.
I kind of like that Kate, who is the tiniest member of our party, feels like that. A little Napoleon complex, I suppose, but I kind of like that. That's kind of fun. Anyway, yes, music is pending, so I guess we gotta go and talk to Aerith. Do they know she's a Cetra? How did they know to, like, have her be the star girl for the event? I don't know. Okay, I was gonna say, the bonfire's already on fire, so this feels a little weird, but okay. That makes sense. What's Yao?
So, I'm an ancient.
Oh god, she is doing it!
As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients.
I was just joking earlier!
Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to Earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
Damn, that's some heavy stuff. Can you believe she's an ancient? Oh, man. My game is stuttering a little heavy now with this game. What the? No! Oh, God. Oh, no! So I was like... So I was like, well, dang it, I don't want to, like... I was, like, really worried, like, what if I hit the controller, like, again, like, the controller gets disconnected and I get a dumb pause. I got something worse. The game crashed for some reason. Damn it! The worst possible moment! Ah, okay. Why does this happen to me? This is so stupid. Alright, give me a second, everybody, and I will get us back to where we were there. And, yeah, we will all forget about this happening. It's all just gonna be a bad dream. Come on, freaking right as, like, this super heavy cutscene was playing? Maybe I jinxed it because I made a dumb joke in the middle of it. I admit. Okay, I was showing a great lack of decorum there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see you in a second, everybody. And here we are again, everybody. Pretty much where we left off. I managed to get us back here. And now, fingers crossed that the game does not die on me again. Oh, Is this the right one? Wow. I think that... Oh no! Now my controller did the thing I was worried about. Okay, well that's less bad than the game crashing. Did I pick the right one? I thought... But of course Cloud tried to emote this a tall order, so maybe encourage her would have been the right one.
So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love.
Because that was a really awkward smile. Oh
And for
no.
once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
Well, it was a good speech. I'm not gonna razz it any further. Yeah. Again, these people are really chill about the last living ancient being in front of them, though. I don't. But hey, after a speech like that, you gotta give her some acceptance, huh? I'm gonna have to ruin this moment by having to ask. Oh god, the game's crashing again. Is this real? Do these kinds of floating lanterns really work in real life? Because this is certainly not the only place I've seen this thing happening. So... I guess, I mean, it's basically a tiny hot air balloon. I guess it's possible? I guess I should try to find a festival where this happens so I can actually see it for real. Wow, alright. That probably won't happen in real life. That's, magical.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh?
Oh, I wish this was the moment we could give her a line. Just be like, nah, it's pretty good. No worries. But no, we had to be like...
Not every word, though.
Cringe smiley guy there. Well, that was lovely.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you?
I guess we can.
What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale.
Like people need spiritual solace in these dark times?
Often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears.
Trying to see if I can see the lantern still.
Overwhelming
No.
and positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat. And it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity. They have yet to be fulfilled.
Mugenhagen's fascinating. This like whole combine the spiritual and the scientific. Fascinating.
The birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation. Yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts.
All good. Oh wow, he can woof it.
Quite a challenge in my old age.
When he wants to. Hold on. Sorry, can I just admire these cave paintings real quick? This looks less pleasant. I don't know what's going on here. Got a weird party going on there. Sorry, but just a bit of a hurry, but there's like lovely indigenous paintings here. I don't really wish to like hurry past all of this. Oh, those are just cables. Right, this path that was blocked off earlier also was a prime candidate for place that I was thinking of where we would be going right about now in the plot.
Well then, shall we proceed?
I'm sorry, do you have a fallout vault underneath your town?
Sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes. And by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
Oh.
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word.
Okay. I guess we're good to go. I'm gonna say a couple things here before we jump into this. First of all, that bonfire scene, yeah, it's pretty... That was the main idea that was in the original game. I will say the one thing I remember from the OG that I think was missing from here, and it's a shame, is I really liked Barrett's introspection in the original. He brings up Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse when he's sitting by the bonfire, basically like reminiscing on them and how like they had planned to come here to Cosmo Canyon all as a group. And like I thought that was really effective back when I played it as a kid, because you had gone for a long while after the death of those guys, and you had like kind of forgotten them, so like really that was a great moment of introspection to bring those guys back up. But so I'm a little sad that like there was no nod to that here. Maybe there's somewhere I missed it, like some extra dialogue if I had kept talking to Barrett somewhere. I don't know. The other thing is, this trial for Nanaki was missing a little bit of elaboration. This one I'm not necessarily mad that it's missing, because they may have changed some of Nanaki's backstory, maybe, is the reason. But there should have been, like what would have prompted Bugenhagen to bring Nanaki to this trial is a little bit more elaboration about the relationship of Nanaki and his family. Like, let's say some grievances that were there. And, like, it's kind of obvious that those grievances are what spur Bugenhagen to start up this trial. Now, here, it just kind of came out of nowhere with very little, like, build-up, except for Nanaki talking about how he wanted to become the Watcher of the Veil one day. I don't know. Again, we need to see if, like, they've changed the writing a little bit for Nanaki's story, but even so, like, I don't know, this kind of came out of nowhere. Oh well, let's see what happens when we undertake the trial.
And off we go.
Am I level 39? Really? No. Really? I can't do it right now. I was like, what level am I, actually? Ba, ba, ba.
Now we follow the cave where it leads, deep as it will take us.
Well, I'm a mighty, mighty man, I'm a mighty man. I don't remember how those go. Hey, everybody, have you heard the news about a guy named Butcher Pete? Old Pete's just come on into town and he's chopping up all that weight. I'm being a dingus, I'm sorry. This part is kind of funny, by the way, because Bugenhagen joins your party, but he's not like a actual controllable character. But there's this thing where like your party members in the OG game kind of walk into Cloud's model and kind of disappear whenever like you move from a cutscene into just controlling Cloud, and Bugenhagen gets in on that and also just kind of like melds into Cloud's model. It's hard for me to explain. You need to see the OG game, I suppose, to really understand, but can't talk to old Bugenhagen here, and we'll just take the elevator. Oh, those guys are coming along too, huh? Alright. And I'm party as well. Thanks for deciding to join. For a second it looked like they were not coming along.
About his parents yet.
Oh, here we go.
They were Watchers, both of them, but they couldn't have been any more different. When our village came under attack, my mother fought with courage, with honor. She faced the enemy and laid down her life to save us. My father, though, he turned tail and ran. He was a coward.
So then, you still haven't forgiven him?
Why would I?
I see.
Okay, so that's what I was talking about. In the original game, Nanaki rants about his parents, kind of unprompted, at the bonfire, and then Bugenhagen's like, well, I happen to have a spiritual quest for you, young man, and, you know, it's a minor thing, but I think it works better in the OG, that little thing.
From this point onward, only two may proceed. He who shall undertake the trial and his observer.
Oh.
Who's gonna observe?
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
That would render the trial meaningless.
Why?
But if not him... Ah, you'll do nicely.
Me?
I was gonna nominate
Really?
Barrett myself.
At least pretend not to hate me.
Whenever you're ready.
See, I feel like those two have gotten on really well. Like, they had their little misadventure back in the Mithril Mine. So, yeah, I would have definitely wanted Barrett to be the one. I wonder why it couldn't be Cloud. This is crazy, by the way, controlling around Red like this for a bit. Alright, I can live with it. Are we gonna get a unique animation for Red plopping down on the bench? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. What's also crazy is that this is very different. You just get to adventure in the caves with your party, you know? Like, it's a regular old dungeon that you explore. So this whole solo spirit quest thing with Red, Nanaki, and Barrett is quite the little twist, eh? It'll be fine, though, I'm sure, but I'm a little spooked. I kind of was hoping the whole party would be there. This is goofy, by the way. So they're like, well, it doesn't make sense for there to be a vending machine in this ancient sealed-off cave, so they instead give you this weird spirit stone, like, altar thing. Sure, I can dig that. I can live with that choice. Yeah, it makes sense. In fact, it looks kind of cool, that thing there, so yeah, I'm digging it. But then they just have a regular-ass, like, vending machine for the Maganok thing. What, because this one's all spiritual and shit? It's okay for that to be down here? I don't freaking know. Anyway, yes, please, let's find out. Well, that's about what I expected it to be, but hey, come on. You gotta love that everybody has these. Well, Cloud, Yuffie, and now Nanaki have it, but... Probably Barrett also had, because you got to control him for a bit in Remake. I don't know. I hope they did these for everybody, just in case. That'd be fun.
Make sure that you are well prepared.
I'm not sure I am. This is kind of messed up, honestly.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
These caves can be perilous, even for seasoned watchers. Be careful.
In fact, I'm thinking, like, there's like 5 minutes of episode time here left. I've been doing a lot of yapping today, which has, like, also contributed to it. I do apologize for that, but I'm thinking we just check that everything's good here equipment-wise, and then we maybe call it for the day. You know? Or maybe we'll walk into, like, a nice little, like, you know, cliffhanger. Let's see what we do. But first, let's see. So we have auto-cast healing. Red's our healer. Good. Fire fortifications. Good. Luck up, assess. Oh, good. He's got assess as well. This might be our only chance to get some of these down here, so... Very good. An HP absorption enemy skill. I should really remember to use those abilities. Barrett has an empty slot. What the heck have I taken from there? I don't remember. And he's got one more of these. Has everybody accessed the third one of these? Have I completely missed track? I guess this one? Sure. What could we give here for our boy? So we got item economizer, vitality up, auto weapon abilities, kind of cool. Wind, HP up, morph. Elemental lightning, so now he does lightning damage on his attacks. That's, I guess, something. What could we put here as well? This spare chakra materia, just for funsies. Yeah, why not? Alright, a little bit of a self-heal for our boy Barrett. Alright. One more thing I'll say that I like in the OG a little bit more. And I don't want me to make this sound like I'm disappointed with Cosmo Canyon. I've enjoyed the vibes here, but there's like just some story beats that I think they really nailed in the OG game here in Cosmo Canyon. It's more central to the plot than you'd think coming to this place. But just like little effects, when you come to the OG game, you don't take an elevator. When you come down to this cave, you climb down a rope. There's a cool vocal effect where the Cosmo Canyon music, like, slowly dims and dims and dims as you go down the rope until it's completely silent at the very bottom. As if you are leaving behind the comforts of the village, descending into this perilous cavern. Again, just a nice little, tiny little effect, but it's pretty cool. But yeah. This is the safety save I made today when I was at that bonfire again, about to have the Aerith cutscene playing, so I'll just save over that. Let's go a little bit and see
Yep, burning holes in you right now.
what's going on over here. Oh, come on, Bugenhagen. You said only 2 people can go, but apparently you're also good? Alright, fine. It is Nanaki's grandfather, so I think we can let it be.
This is a place of deep sorrow, a place where those who have been sealed away are left to mourn their fates.
Ominous. Quite the cave. Well, we got some monsters to deal with, so I think I'll leave these snakies for next time. Yeah, I think this is where we call it, you know? Looks like we do have a proper dungeon to explore, although not a very involved dungeon based on the layout here, but with just these 2. So, what the heck, we'll have one fight. Come on. A little bit of action for you. A Nidhogg. A little bit tinier than the Legends. Legends tell me that Nidhogg is. Oh wait, no, I should be assessing these guys. Wait a second, this might be our only chance to encounter Nidhogg. Snake-like creatures that slither in caves. They possess venomous fangs and can poison their prey by either biting or by spitting a toxic secretion. Exploiting their elemental weakness will pressure them. Ooh, did you hear that music? It's like a little combat music based on Cosmo Canyon's theme, or Red's theme. Cosmo Canyon is basically also Nanaki's theme song.
Look here. Such walls should be well within your power to climb.
Approach glowing surfaces and use L to scamper along walls. Stop moving or press circle to drop. But remember to watch where you land. Alright. This appears to just be a little tutorial for us to get some treasures. I see, because the path this way appears to be blocked. Very good. So we'll just get... Oh, right, you just need to approach it. My bad. Whoop. Ah! Okay. Controls a little wackily, but I can handle it. Kind of looks like you can go up there. Nope. Hi, Ether. Well, hi, Ether. Hoopla. Alright, well, that's all for today. So, next time, we're going to scamper on the walls. I don't know how you guys are going to follow me. Well, actually, I know how one of you is going to follow me. Barrett is going to have to get creative. But, yeah. Nanaki's trials await us next time, so that should be fun. I'm excited to see how this one's done in the remake, Rebirth. You know what I mean. So please tune in next time as well, everybody. Bye!